Okay, so you've probably seen them, right? Popping up on your social media feeds, maybe even padding down the hallway in your own building. Dogs in the workplace. It's a trend that seems to be everywhere. Today, we're going to dig into what this actually means for a business. Let's find out if this trend has some real bite or if it's all just bark.
So what's the deal here? Is this whole dogs at work thing just a cute, passing fad? Or could welcoming our four-legged friends into the office actually be a genuine, honest-to-goodness business advantage? We're going to look at this not just as a fun little perk, but as a real strategic move a company could make.
All right, first up, let's talk about the why. The surprising benefits you see in the workplace. And trust me, it goes way, way beyond just having a cute face around to make you smile during a long day. And what's really fascinating is that we're not just talking about some vague, fuzzy feeling of happiness. No, the positive effects of having dogs around the office are actually backed by some pretty solid science.
I mean, the proof is literally in the petting. Studies have shown that just interacting with a dog can seriously reduce stress and anxiety. It can even lower your blood pressure. The science is super clear on this. It actually boosts serotonin, that's the happy chemical, and dopamine, which is a big part of our brain's reward system. So that quick break to pet a dog, it's not just a distraction. It's a genuine, scientifically proven mood booster.
But the benefits go way beyond just our individual health. Dogs are just natural icebreakers. They become what this quote calls social facilitators. Think about it. They give people from totally different departments a reason to just stop and chat for a minute. It breaks down those invisible walls and helps build a much more collaborative and friendly vibe in the office.
Okay, so that's the day-to-day. Now let's switch gears and see how this can become a really powerful hiring perk. I mean, in today's job market, companies need every single edge they can get, and this could be a huge one.
Think about the traditional perks, like free coffee or standard benefits. They're nice, sure, but they're pretty much expected these days. A dog-friendly policy? That communicates something way deeper about your company's culture. It signals empathy, it signals trust, it shows you actually care about work-life balance. And that kind of modern age, that's exactly what can help you attract and, maybe even more importantly, keep top-tier talent.
All right, so maybe you're sold on the why, but you're probably thinking about the how. Let's get practical. Making this happen is totally achievable, but you've got to do it right. It absolutely requires some careful planning.
So how do you actually pull it off? Well, this simple roadmap breaks it all down into a 3-step success plan. You start by covering your bases with legal and health stuff, then you move on to designing the actual physical space, and you finish up by setting some crystal clear rules for everybody.
Now, this first step is absolutely foundational. Before a single paw even steps through the door, you have to do your homework. That means checking local regulations, complying with health codes, but honestly, the most important thing is respecting the well-being of all your employees. That means you have to address any allergies or phobias head-on. This part right here is totally non-negotiable.
Next up is the space itself. You can't just let dogs run wild. That'd be chaos. Success here means being thoughtful. It might mean creating designated pet-free zones, making sure you have the basics like water bowls, and just ensuring the office layout is safe for both people and pets to move around. And of course, a solid, regular cleaning schedule is going to be your best friend.
And finally, step 3, rules. Having clear expectations is everything. Everyone, and I mean everyone, needs to know where dogs are allowed and where they aren't. There have to be guidelines for behavior, for the dogs and the humans, and a really clear process for what happens if an issue comes up. This kind of education is the real key to making sure the whole office is a harmonious place.
So, here's the bottom line. A successful dog-friendly office doesn't just happen by accident. It's the direct result of a really thoughtful, considerate, and well-structured policy that puts the well-being of every single person and every dog first. So, we'll leave you with this one final thought to chew on. When you're thinking about boosting morale, building better collaboration, and getting a real competitive edge in hiring, could it be that your next top performer actually has 4 legs?